Okay, we'll look at some of the homework problems that are in section 4.1. Like problem number 1, we want to write the following phrase as a variable expression, and we're to use x to represent a number. In this particular case, we have 18 decreased by 12 times a number, and we want to write that as an algebraic expression. All right, in this case here, the word 18 can be written as 1/8 with the number as the number 18, and decreased by is subtraction. Okay, that's what the phrase decreased by means, subtraction. And then for 12 times a number, it'd be 12 times x. So 18 decreased by 12 times a number as an algebraic expression would be 18 minus 12x. Number 2 is this. Write an expression for the cost C if a printer charges $2.75 for binding plus 5 cents for P pages for copies of a community group's annual report. All right, in this case here, the cost equation, which is going to be C, and that's equal to, now the printer charges $2.75 for binding, so that's 2.75 plus 5 cents for pages, for P pages of copies, so that's going to be plus 5 cents as a decimal will be 0.5 per page. So that equation, or that cost equation, will be C is equal to 2.75 plus 0.05p. Okay, now in this case here, you'll have the C equals. All you have to do there is just type in the expression itself. All right, number 3. If the number of professors in a college is P and the number of students S, and there are 13 times as many students as professors, write an algebraic equation that shows the relationship. So here we're going to be asked to write an equation. So now we're told that there are 13 times as many students as professors. So that's going to be S, which is the number of students, equals to 13 times P. This is 13 times as many students as professors. So if you find out what the number of professors is, multiply that by 13, you'll get the number of students. All right, number 4. If G is the number of girls in a class and B the number of boys, and if there are 17 more girls G than boys, which is B, in a class, write an algebraic equation that shows this relationship. So now we know that there are 17 more girls than boys. So the number of girls, that's G, that's going to equal to the number of boys, which is B, plus 17. So that relationship as an equation would be the number of girls, or G, is equal to the number of boys, that's B, plus 17. And finally, number 5 is this. If G is the number of girls in a class and B is the number of boys, and if there are 14 more girls than boys in a class, write an algebraic equation that shows this relationship. Well, in this case here, there are 14 more girls than boys. So, just like in that last problem, G, which is the number of girls, is going to be the number of boys plus 14. So that's how you'll write that as an algebraic equation, showing that particular relationship. Okay, that should be enough to help you with some of the problems that are on the MyMathLab.